Time now for your forewarned weather with Cedric Haynes.
All right, folks, let's talk about it. Yeah, yesterday, our ski resorts, our northern mountains, our central mountains, our southern mountains, talk about a beautiful day. 32 inches. How about that over the past 48 hours in Alta? 26 inches, Snowbird. Solitude coming in with a nice 23 inches of snow. 21 inches in Park City Mountain, Snow Basin. About 20 inches of snow. Talk about an overachieving storm. 19 inches at Powder Mountain. Brighton over the past 48 hours. About 18 inches of snow. 13 inches for Deer Valley and the Beaver Mountain area. Even Bryan Head picking up a fresh 6 inches of snow. Now, I want you to be careful, though. It's beautiful to see all this snow coming down for our mountains, but we had a heavy wet snow, then it kind of became a fluffy lighter snow as we went throughout yesterday, and so you've got different levels of different types of snow that creates a high avalanche danger, especially around the Salt Lake City or Salt Lake County mountain areas. So keep that in mind, a considerable danger as you get up towards the Bear River Range and the western Uintas here. So again, if you're going to be trying to do some skiing in the backcountry, avoid that, especially for the next day or two. Now, keep in mind, if you're going to be doing skiing over towards the actual resorts, they do mitigation efforts to kind of prevent that. So that helps, but stay aware if you're going to be out and about doing some skiing here and enjoying this beautiful new snow. All right, check out these temperatures, 20s and 30s, so definitely colder than where it was yesterday morning. But you're thinking cold start. Well, it's not going to finish that way. In fact, it's going to be a nice day, actually, overall, with mild conditions, upper 40s to near 50 across the north. Those temperatures are about 10 to 15 degrees above where they should be this time of the year. Remember, we should be in the upper 30s across northern Utah, so yeah, way above average. Temperatures in the mid-50s down towards southwest Utah. That's right where you should be. The average high is 53. In St. George. All right, let's look to the north and west. We haven't been able to do that a lot this season. That's where our next storm system is coming from, the Gulf of Alaska, which means it's going to bring in some moisture, but it's also going to bring in some cold air this time, and that should help drag those snow levels down to the valley floors. Let's time it out for you here as we look at the weather map. You'll be able to see on Futurecast, no issues with precipitation for us today. It will be a dry and quiet day as high pressure is in control. As we go throughout your Wednesday morning, we start off with clouds on the increase, but I think it's dry. Now, as we get into the day and the afternoon hours on Wednesday, we'll see some mountain snow showers developing. We tend to get a little bit of a dry slot in the valleys when this happens, so even though it's showing the chance of a few rain showers, we may not have a lot actually falling to the ground at that time. We'll wait for the cold front to come in. That will help lift the air and bring more moisture, but it also brings those colder temperatures and dropping snow levels. So that's when I think we see our most widespread period of snowfall coming down here, and that's going to be during the overnight hours Wednesday into your Thursday morning, moving from north to south as that cold front moves down towards the south. So yeah, mountains and valleys north to south across most of the state, minus Washington County, but everybody else, a decent chance of seeing some snow moving through your area. And we'll have off and on snow showers with that northwesterly flow into your Thursday. Look at that. Even could see a nice period of snow for southeastern portions, Grand County, over towards San Juan County as we head into Thursday afternoon. And Friday morning, we're still seeing some signals that we may try to get a little isolated lake effect going in some spots. So we'll watch that potentially to add to those numbers. But as you can see, we're not just highlighting the mountains this time with some snowfall totals. Yeah, we've actually got to include some of our valleys areas here. As we can see here, we've got, again, about 12 to 18 inches for the upper Cottonwoods. The northern mountains, though, on average, I think we'll be looking at about an additional 6 to 12 inches. But I wouldn't be surprised if that bumps up a little bit more. Now, for the central and southern mountains, about 4 to 8 inches expected for you. The Wasatch back, yeah, you guys are going to get in with an additional at least 3 to 6 inches around Park City, over towards the Camas area, maybe a couple of inches around the Heber City area. The benches look to do well with 2 to 4 inches from Bountiful over towards portions of the east benches of Salt Lake City, and then the valleys, including the Wasatch Front. Notice, I think, the potential of picking up 1 to 3 inches. Now, if we get some lake effect involved, those numbers may actually go up a little bit. So we'll watch that. And, of course, if this system moves faster than expected, these numbers may come down a little bit. So this is an early look. But, again, that's the way I see it right now. We'll keep you updated. Check back in with Alana later on tonight. She'll have updates on these numbers as some new information comes in. So this storm system moves by, and then after that, the high-pressure ridge builds in, and that's not good. Fresh snow, high pressure ridge, that's definitely going to mean an inversion. Could be a pretty stout one, so we'll keep an eye on that for you as well heading into the weekend. St. George, mid-50s. Staying that way until that front arrives Thursday with some isolated showers. Then we cool it down to 40s for highs. and lows in the 20s. The Wasatch Front, enjoy the 50 today. Now we get into your Wednesday a little cooler and colder by Thursday with off and on snow showers, accumulating snow possible, and then get ready for the inversion this weekend. All right, here's a check on the roads as we get you out the door this morning here. The good news is if you're traveling, let's say Timpanogos Highway, check this out. This is in Lehigh. Good morning, all of our friends and viewers watching in Lehigh. We've got traffic picking up this morning. Notice through the city of Lehigh, traffic moving smoothly. Also notice on I-15 going past the Lehigh area, traffic is also moving smoothly. We do got to get you to another shot though. This is I-15 northbound, and I do want to let you know this is over towards the areas here. As you can see here, we're watching an incident here. It looks like an incident off to primarily the side of the road, so probably more some construction taking place here, but you get the idea. The traffic still moving smoothly during this area, but be careful for traffic zones, and of course, if any accidents do occur, remember to move over. Hey, it's the law. All right, let's look at your traffic and weather. Let's get you back over to Matt and Alyssa.